Washington has made the national championship game, and their offense has been absolutely dynamic. The way they have been able to run the ball with Dillon Johnson over the last few weeks, their pass game with Michael Penix Jr. and the trio of wide receivers, and the defensive talent on the Huskies has all been fantastic. Today, we're going to be talking about an unsung hero for Washington and their offense this year, and that is left tackle Troy Fautanu, a player who has been very good for Washington all season long, and a guy who has a lot of potential at the NFL level. Where does he ultimately get selected in the 2024 NFL Draft? But hey guys, if you guys are new to the channel, I have a bunch of other college prospect spotlights on the channel, just like this. We're going to be ramping up the content again post-college football playoff with daily prospect spotlights coming very soon. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new, ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a video, and let's take a closer look at Fautanu. Fautanu played a really solid season in 2022. He had 608 pass block snaps, and he only allowed 13 hurries, 2 hits, and 0 sacks on the year for the Huskies, which are absolutely fantastic numbers for the amount of snaps he took. In 2023, his numbers did dip slightly, but he was still fantastic. In 525 pass block snaps, he allowed 15 hurries, 2 hits, and 2 sacks on the year, and he's been a big part of why Washington is competing for the national title. Fautanu plays with excellent footwork. He is constantly keeping his feet moving, and he has great footwork and hand placement for the tackle position, and he makes sure to get his hands on the outside shoulder of the defender early, and I love to see that from him. As a run blocker, Fautanu really shows his chops. He has very solid athleticism, and he is able to move into the second level very well, and he's able to help clear run lanes for the running back. He has solid quickness, and he lands his blocks with a lot of power and a lot of force, which I love to see from him. The last thing about Fautanu that I am a huge fan of is his versatility. Fautanu has experience playing just about everywhere on the offensive line. He has played tackle, he has played left tackle and right tackle, he's played both guard positions, and he's played pretty much everywhere on the offensive line. I think that's going to be a major benefit to whoever ends up drafting him at the next level. Fautanu has some issues at the tackle position, and I think he would best translate to guard at the next level, which is where most people are projecting him to play. For one, Fautanu does lack the ideal length at the tackle position. He has shorter arms, and he just doesn't have the size for the tackle spot. He is 6'4", 322 pounds, which is decent, but with his shorter arms, I think his size is perfect to slide inside. On top of that, in pass protection, Fautanu seemed to get beat a lot on his outside shoulder, which as a tackle, you cannot get beat outside. If you're going to get beat, you want to get beat inside where you have help, and you don't have help on the outside when you're playing the tackle position, and it was an issue of Fautanu's that I noticed continuously. Playing guard, he would be able to have help on his outside shoulder. I think he could be a little bit more effective. I think his play style will benefit to him playing inside at the NFL level. The other area of Fautanu's game that I did notice from time to time was he did have the tendency to lunge forward or play off balance periodically. This is something that I think can be taught. I definitely think he can improve at the NFL level, but I want to see him improve his technique and his balance in protection. Fautanu is going to play guard at the next level. I don't think he has the size nor the skill set to be a tackle at the next level necessarily, and that's okay. He is my number 2 interior offensive lineman in the class. He is a guy who I think could be a dynamic guard at the next level and be a day 1 impact starter for whichever team ends up selecting him. I have Troy Fautanu as my number 39 player in the 2024 NFL Draft. Fautanu is very scheme versatile. He has the quick feet, the hands, and athleticism to play in both a heavy pass scheme and a heavy run scheme, which I think he would thrive in both. I think he is one of the most versatile players in the entire class. We have seen him thrive in both areas as a pass blocker and a run blocker, and Washington's elite offense. I think he can really play anywhere at the next level. I don't think we should be holding him back to a specific scheme. I think he's very versatile and you can slide him anywhere. My player comparison for Troy Fautanu is Jacksonville Jaguars guard Brandon Scherff. While Scherff currently isn't playing his best football, at Washington, he was an absolute beast. A former All-Pro guard, Scherff shares a lot of the same skill sets as Fautanu on the inside. They both are very good run and pass blockers, who have solid quickness to get to the second level and land blocks, and they have a very similar size profile. I think Fautanu can be a future Pro Bowl or All-Pro player at this next level, and I think he's got a lot of similarities to Brandon Scherff, so that's my comparison for him. Troy Fautanu is a fantastic player. He is versatile, he's quick, he's got incredible footwork, and I think he is going to be an immediate impact starter at the NFL level. Ultimately, I think Troy Fautanu will be a top 50 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.